In this video, today we will talk about the best strength training for runners. Benefits of strength training for runners. Runners can sometimes be so devoted to running that adding in strength moves barely crosses their minds. But all runners benefit from strength training, says Moritz Summers, CPT, founder of Form Fitness Brooklyn. One of the biggest benefits is that strength training prevents injuries by leading to increased bone mineral density and strengthening your connective tissue, joints, and tendons, as Shape previously reported. And that perk is important for runners since a sprained ankle or pulled hamstring can quickly put the damper on runs. Ahead, Summers breaks down her top 7 strength training exercises for runners, all of which heavily focus on building overall strength and stability. To do these moves correctly and safely, always start slow and controlled, advises Summers. Speed, strength, and power will come with control. 1. Reverse lunge. Why it works. A reverse lunge is a great way to build lower body strength, while also working on your single leg stability, shares Summers. I believe squats are for everyone, but if you aren't going to squat or you want a more specific exercise to strengthen your legs for running, a back lunge would be it. You can load a back lunge in many ways. Dumbbells are the most common. A stand with feet hip-width apart and hands clasped in front of chest. Take a large step back with right foot while keeping most of weight on left leg. B. While stepping right foot back, hinge at hips and lean forward slightly as needed, keeping chest tall. C. Lower right knee toward the ground, aiming to lightly graze the floor with knee. Left heel stays on the ground. D. Drive through left leg to return to standing. 2. Walking lunge. Why it works. Think of walking lunges as a much slower, strengthening version of the movements you make while running. Walking lunges allow you to work on strength while moving in a forward motion, says Summers. A stand with feet hip-width apart and arms at sides. Take a large step forward with left leg while hinging hips and lowering right knee down toward the floor until knee is bent at a 90-degree angle. B. Push through both feet to return to a standing position. C. Pause. Lightly tap right foot next to left foot or continue to move into next lunge. D. Repeat on opposite leg, stepping forward with right leg while hinging hips and lowering left knee down toward floor. 3. Single arm standing cable row. Why it works. This is a move that covers so many must-haves when it comes to running. Efficient running requires upper body strength, core strength, and good posture, says Summers. This exercise covers all those requirements. This exercise can also be completed with a resistance band that's anchored to a sturdy base, such as a door or a squat rack. A. Stand in front of the cable machine with feet hip-width apart, holding a cable in left hand between belly button and chest height. Step backward to lift weight plates off the stack. B. Slightly stagger legs so left foot is a few inches behind right foot. C. Starting with left arm straight, pull the weight back toward hips, leading with left elbow. Keep lower body still, preventing hips from rotating toward the left when pulling weight back. Upper body can rotate slightly during this move. D. Release the cable slowly and fully extend left arm to return to the starting position. 4. Single leg deadlift. Why it works. The single leg deadlift, one of the best glute exercises there is, says Summers. You get strength, stability, and you can always progress to elements of power, she adds. A. Stand with feet hip-width distance apart. Lift right leg off the floor, bending knee to 90 degrees with foot flexed. To modify, keep right toes lightly touching the ground. B. Bend left knee slightly, then hinge at hips to lower torso toward the floor. Keep chest up and core engaged. C. Continue to hinge until torso is almost parallel to floor, then drive through left foot to return to the starting position. 5. Single arm standing cable chest press. Why it works. This unilateral cable press is one of Summers' favorite upper body exercises. It has the added benefit of core control, she explains. This movement can simulate the motion of running, but in a controlled pattern. Similar to the single arm standing cable row, this strength training exercise for runners can also be done using resistance bands. A. Stand facing away from the cable machine. Hold the cable with right hand in front of right shoulder, right elbow out to side in line with right shoulder, and the cable set near shoulder height. Feet can be staggered or in line with each other for a greater challenge. B. With right hand, press the weight straight out in front of body as if punching, with palms facing the floor and knuckles facing forward. 6. Pallof press. Why it works. Never heard of the Pallof press? It's named after physical therapist John Pallof, and it's great for core stability and endurance, says Summers. Once again, you can sub in a resistance band and a steady anchor point if you don't have access to a cable machine. A. Stand with feet hip width apart perpendicular to the cable machine with right side closest to the machine, arms at sides. Stand closer to the anchor point for lower resistance and further from the anchor point for more resistance. B. Keeping knees slightly bent and core engaged. Rotate torso toward the machine or anchor point and grasp the machine's handle with both hands. Use core to rotate torso away from the machine or anchor point to face forward. Hands directly in front of chest. This is the starting position. C. Extend arms long and press hands away from body. The motion should be smooth and controlled with no momentum. Resist the urge to twist torso toward the machine or anchor point. D. Slowly return to the starting position, ending with elbows tucked alongside ribs. Hands should remain at chest height throughout the movement. 7. Step up. Why it works. With step-ups, the theme is single leg strength and stability, says Summers. Step-ups expose a lot of imbalances for people, and they are also a great way to keep your legs strong, especially for running. She explains, pick a box height that's appropriate for you. The height is how you progress your step-up. A low step can be just as challenging when done with control and strength. A. Stand on top of a box with feet hip-width distance apart and arms at sides of body. Keep left foot planted on the box and move right foot to hover slightly behind the box. B. Bend left knee and sit hips back to slowly lower right leg to the ground until right foot hits the floor. C. Drive left foot through the box to step right leg up to the top of the box while leaning slightly forward. Try not to push off the floor with right leg. Please support and show appreciation by hitting super thanks. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. We appreciate you being part of our community. Until next time, take care and stay awesome.